Hey everybody, I'm Richter here. Welcome back to Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World, getting stronger.
Hey Emil, I think we're pretty strong now.
Yeah, I think I figured out a fighting style that suits me, but I've still got a lot to learn.
I guess once you think you're the best, that's when you stop improving. But you're only going to get stronger. I'm sure of it.
You too.
Yeah, so let's get to it.
I don't know how you get that one, but I'm level 27 now. Maybe that's why. And last time we did finish up the Richter side quest, and we made it to Izoold, and everything's burning. And in between videos I got some new monsters. I'll show them. I got a lot of new monsters. Like that one. I got two of that one, cool. I can evolve one and leave the other one alone. And what else did I get? I got that. Topo is a lizard. And it's nice to show all the monsters every now and then. I got a bat, an icy bat, two icy bats, and none of those changed. We got a slime, and we got a canet, and we got a different kind of Vidi, Lamia. Yeah, that was tough to get. And I got Nigel, a skeleton. And what else did I get? I got one of those, and a sword. And we already have one of those, and that's from the new area when we faced Richter. So we got a nice few new monsters. Do I want to switch out? I think I do. I will switch out for you. And Geode, you've been doing really well, but I'm going to switch you out for Topo, for my lizard. Yeah, we gotta get these guys up to sync, and we evolved mad. So anyway, we gotta go this way. Probably gonna leave Mad where he is now as a good sir. Could I interest you in some anti-fire tarot cards? Quite effective. You want any? No? I don't want a tarot card. Now, let's see what we have. This place is awfully burning. I was looking for a recipe if there's one around. There may not be, not yet, or it might be just somewhere else. This is where we want to be. Oh, 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 I see something over there. I see something over there. Oh, dang it.
Look at that!
What do you think happened? The smell is coming from that box.
Excuse me, what happened here?
There were seafood gels in there, but they all got burnt up.
Ah, seafood gels. That explains the fishy smell.
You say they got burnt. How?
An arsonist. Some punk's been lighting up the town. We finally managed to catch him, though.
Wait, if you caught him, wouldn't that mean there's someone else?
That bastard must have broken out of jail.
What makes you so sure it's the same person?
Whenever he sets something on fire, this strange bright light always appears. Same thing happened when these seafood gels went up in flames. I told him that dinky prison would never hold a huge guy like that.
That's horrible. We must put a stop to this arsonist before we leave.
Well, we could, but I'm surprised to hear this coming from you. You're usually all stay focused. We have to find the Centurion's cores and stuff.
What's wrong with that? It's not as if we're in a hurry.
But we have a job to do. I mean, maybe not you and I exactly, but Emil and Marta still have to locate the Centurion's cores before Lloyd gets to them. Shouldn't we at least head to the harbor and find out when the next ship is leaving?
The harbor.
Oh, that's right. You can't swim, so...
Fine, we'll go to the harbor.
Man, she is abusive. I've seen something over here which looks like to be a fish, which is a recipe. Did we get fish? Sashimi. Cool. It's a type of fish thing. Okay.
Raine really can't swim?
Yep, she sinks like a lump of lead. It doesn't matter if it's an ocean or a stream, she hates water. She kinda tries to hide it though.
Lead, you say? I certainly wouldn't expect that to float.
Right. That's why we sometimes call people who can't swim leadheads.
Well, that explains it then. Who could hope to swim with a head that heavy?
You think it's her head that causes her to sink?
Doesn't it stand to reason? Plus, depending on where she would swim, the lead could contaminate the local supply of drinking water.
Huh?
I must admit my surprise. I would never have imagined Raine to be made of metal. If that's the case, it might be possible to classify her as a new breed of monster.
Well, she is like a monster when she's in ruin mode.
I think you took that a little bit too far, Tenebrae. Bullfish, right on. I would like passage. Seek passage across the harbor, please.
Sorry, buddy. No ships are gonna be leaving port anytime soon.
Why not?
Well, you must have heard about that last fire we had. That arsonist must be on the loose again. If we shipped out now, he might escape by pretending to be one of the passengers.
What are we supposed to do if we're in a hurry?
We just had another fire, and you're in a hurry to leave town? Seems a little fishy to me.
What did you say? Why don't you try saying that to my face, smart guy?
What? If you're saying you're not, then...
Then what?
I can't breathe.
Emil, stop it! You can't go into Ratatosk mode here. Apologize to the guy.
Right. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, sure.
So, back to the arsonist. Let's find him. Once we do, we can leave on the ship.
Yeah, let's check out the jail first to see if we can find any clues.
Yeah. What's wrong with me?
You're losing control, man. You just gotta calm down and stress.
Hey, Marta, does Emil really go into Ratatosk mode this often?
I don't think it used to happen quite so much. I wonder if there's something keeping him on edge.
Maybe having my sister and me around all the time is stressing him out.
I don't think that's it, but I'll ask him.
Okay, thanks.
What's she thinking about? What's this here? Item shop. Let's see. I got max life bottles. Coral spinner, we'll take that. Oh, I just remember what I did in between videos. Mage mittens, and let's get some of this ingredients. Octopi, shrimp. So, I synthesized some new items. And one of them was a sword. Oh, I might be able to do that. No, I don't have it. The broadsword that I had, I made the black sword, and you need wolf fur and a steel ball. So I made that for Emil. I don't have enough of that stuff. So the synthesizing thing is just not for like healing effects, it's for equipment and stuff too. I only does that with 2, that's not bad. So he has that equipped to him now. Oh, I should show you the power it has. So 633 is the power it has compared to these ones. So it's pretty strong for where we are right now. But I'll take it. So sometimes you don't want to sell off your items right away.
Excuse me. I was wondering if you could tell us anything about the escaped arsonist.
Huh? The arsonist escaped? Don't be ridiculous. He's still there. See for yourself.
He is.
What's going on here? If the arsonist is still here, then the latest fire must have been started by someone else.
Do you mind if we have a word with the criminal?
Sure, but be careful.
Oh, I don't want to speak to the criminal. He might try like the different kinds.
Wow, Marta. Every time I look, you've got a new weapon.
Well, there are so many different kinds. If I don't try them all, how will I know which one suits me best?
I guess you've got a point. Is that how you pick your boyfriends, too?
How can you say that? You're the only one for me. I've got no interest in other boys. So don't go losing interest in me either, okay?
Okay. You get that one by buying weapons for murder. Oh, we're just going into jail. Okay. It's awful dark in there. Hey, buddy, come out and talk to me.
Regal!
Raine, Genis, what are you doing here?
That's what we should be asking you.
I'm embarrassed for you to see me like this.
Is this a friend of yours?
Yes, this is Regal Bryant. He was with us in the journey of world regeneration.
He's also the president of the Lazzareno Company.
Lazzareno? But they're huge! Why would their president be starting fires?
So, Regal, tell us, what happened?
To be honest, I don't really know myself. I was in town on business when I happened to meet a man named Berg, a gel maker who said he'd seen Lloyd. While we were speaking, I suddenly found myself engulfed by this strange light, and just like that, I blacked out. When I came to, the building was in flames, and Berg was lying unconscious. I grabbed him and ran outside.
Where you were arrested and blamed for all the fires.
Exactly. But I had nothing to do with any of it.
Of course, we would never think you would.
So you wouldn't know anything about the most recent fire?
What? There was another fire?
We're looking for the person that started it.
Arson is one of the most cowardly crimes. If I could leave this prison, I would gladly join you in your search.
The man you met, Berg, he didn't vouch for you?
Unfortunately, he's still out cold. He may have inhaled a lot of smoke during the fire.
Hey, Marta, do you think you might be able to use healing arts to help Berg?
I'm not sure, but it's worth a shot.
Then let's go. If we can get him to wake up, maybe we can clear Regal's name.
Good idea. Let's do that.
Okay.
I heard Berg was taken to his house. Please, do anything you can.
We will go to Berg's house. We're already at Berg's house. We talked to him once before. He was unconscious though. That reminds me of someone. You mentioned Lloyd's name. I just want to read this. Okay, nothing. Regal.
Hey, Genis, could you tell me a little about Regal?
Well, we got to know him when he traveled with us on the journey of world regeneration 2 years ago. He's the type of guy you can always depend on.
And as president of the world-famous Lazzareno Company, he's well-respected wherever he goes.
But he was a prisoner the first time we met him, too.
What?
It almost seemed like he started to enjoy being locked up.
I wish you were joking, but I think you might be onto something there. He's mentally exhausted. We have to do something, and quickly.
We will. Berg will vouch for him. Use healing arts to wake him up, and everything will be fine. Berg is in here. Berg is over here. The only one lying down in the village.
Raine, what do you think?
From the looks of it, he might have been poisoned by a light frog.
A light frog? Ah, yes, that's what you humans call it. What strange names you have for things. Yes, this man has been infected by the poison of the Nasdrovier, the monster your people call the light frog.
Nasdrovier? Light frog?
Nasdrovier is the proper term. Light frog is the term you humans call it. The Nasdrovier absorbs high amounts of energy and releases it in a burst of light and heat. It's enough to knock out any creature that touches it.
Light and heat. Then that must be what's causing all the fires around here.
Of course! It must be the light frog.
It's called the Nasdrovier.
If I remember correctly, the light frog is a rare species that only lives near Flanoir.
Nasdrovier.
Izoold has a trade route with Flanoir. The creatures could have arrived in cargo bound for here, then flourished due to the unusual weather conditions.
So assuming this is the result of light frog poison, an antidote ought to cure him, right?
Nasdrovier.
Unfortunately, there's no antidote for the light frog's poison. It's more of a viral infection rather than a venom.
I believe Rosemary is able to counter the light frog's poison.
Tenebrae, you're giving in?
Just leave me alone.
But where do we find some rosemary?
It used to grow wild in the Camberto caves, but I heard it became extinct with the recent climate changes.
Great. What do we do now?
Well, we know what caused the fires. Let's explain the situation so we can leave by ship.
But what about Berg? And we can't just leave Regal in jail like that.
I don't like it either, but the most important thing right now is to find the Centurion's cores as soon as possible, correct?
Raine, how could you say something like that?
It's our only choice. We've done everything we can here.
But I can't just ignore someone who's suffering right in front of me.
Then what do you propose we do? Keep in mind that Lloyd could be taking the Centurion's cores as we speak. And what if he plans to use the cores to hurt others?
Raine!
I can't believe you! Wasn't Lloyd your student? Your friend?
I'm merely pointing out a possibility.
Be a man. I say we find a cure.
And how exactly do you plan on doing that? Please, you don't even have the means.
We just have to find it in those damn Camberto caves. How can you be so sure that they're all gone?
And what about the Centurion's cores?
Shut up! We're the ones who need to find all the cores. What do you care?
All right then, let's go to the Camberto caves.
Raine?
I apologize. Please forget everything I said. Come on, let's go.
What's up with Raine?
I think she was trying to provoke Emil on purpose.
Why would she do that?
I don't know.
I wouldn't provoke someone who almost choked a man to death. Gee whiz. So, we have a new mission to go to the Camberto Caves. Definitely weird.
I must confess, you continue to fascinate me. If we could only tap into your memories, the mysteries of the ancient world would be at our disposal.
It's incredible how dramatically Raine changes from moment to moment.
Is it? I barely notice anymore. What I thought was odd was when she was needling you with all those questions earlier.
Really? The way she is now seems a lot weirder than that.
I don't know. There was something very curious about her interest in you.
No way! She was definitely weirder just now.
Genis, Marta, may I ask what you find so odd, very curious, and definitely weird about me?
Nothing at all.
Nozdrovier. Oh my, will we do another one of these old people? Yeah, old people.
Did you visit the place we're heading to right now during your journey of regeneration?
No, we did our fair share of traveling then, but there were plenty of places we didn't see.
Really?
Well, it's not like we were sightseeing, but I'm pretty sure we passed through all the major towns.
Oh, I just figured you guys had pretty much been everywhere there is to go.
I think Tenebre's seen more of the world than we have. He's been alive a really long time.
If you insist on treating me like a senile old buffoon, I have nothing to say to you.
He's very sensitive about his age.
Still, it can't be much longer before all his fur goes white.
How rude. Especially coming from someone with a full head of white hair.
It's silver. Old people are so grouchy.
Nozdrovier. Anyway, I think we'll let it off here for today. And we'll go get a cure for Berg, and then we'll see what's on the go with that Nozdrovier. Or Light Frog. I'm Izoold, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video.